Cake is very lovely, yes, you know it's very nice. It isn't made of onions and it isn't made of rice. It isn't made of meat or brains or eyes or teeth or squid. It doesn't contain puffins, so we'd like it if it did. Cake is really fabulous, it's the best thing of all. It's got no slugs and snails in it, no marmosets at all. Got no worms or maggots in a yogurt that's gone bad. It's got no cats or weasels, but we like it if it had.
I like cake.
Cake, 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 yeah.
I like cake.
Cake, 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 yeah.
I like cake.
Cake, 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 yeah.
I like cake.
Cake, 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 yeah. Cake is just fantastic, it's the best thing that I know. It isn't made of centipede, a chimp, a bonobo. It isn't made of llama's guts and tons of hair or fur. It isn't made of ostriches, we'd like it if it were. So if you wanna have the very best day of your life, the memory of which will see you through in times of strife, you only need the knowledge that there's someone who will bake a really, really lovely, tasty, extra cakey cake.
I like cake.
Cake, 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 yeah.
I like cake.
Cake, 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 yeah.
I like cake.
Cake, 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 yeah.
I like cake.
Cake, 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 yeah.
I like cake.
Cake, 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 yeah.
Give me some cake.
Cake, 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 cake,
I
yeah.
like a large piece of your
Cake,
cake.
cake, 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 yeah.
Give me cake.
Cake, 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 yeah.
Hey you! Welcome to the Cool Cat Cooking Show! Today we will be making a chemistry cake. Yum! Did you know a cake is actually a chemical reaction? I did! Well, here's the equation! 2NaHCO3 yields to Na2CO3 plus H2O, water, plus CO2. And a decomposition. Yeah. The ingredients in our cake is flour. This kind of flour? Not that kind of flour. This kind of flour. That kind of flour. And our next ingredient is sugar. Sugars! And our third ingredient is salt. And our fourth ingredient is baking powder. Not bad, Annalise. You could have killed us. This is baking soda. Oh! Baking powder. And our fifth ingredient is milk. Got milk? Almond milk. Warning, 50% more calcium than burger. And our next ingredient is vanilla. Take a whiff of that. Smell it. Don't drink it. And our next ingredient is a butter knife. And our second to last ingredient is cooking oil. Remember, vegetable oil, not olive oil. And our last ingredient is a chicken egg. Not a dinosaur egg. Now that we know all of our ingredients, let's get cooking. First, you should get a small cake pan. And remember to coat the inside with non-stick cooking oil. Have a parent preheat the oven at 350 degrees for you. Mom, will you preheat the oven for me at 350 degrees? Now mix all the dry ingredients in. First, do flour, 6 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Flour is unstable and is a covalent ion, but there is no electron configuration. Our next ingredient is sugar. Make sure you put in 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Here is the electron configuration for sugar. Sugar is also unstable and is a covalent ion. Here we have
drawn out the Lewis structure for sugar, C6H12O6.
Next is a pinch of salt. Here's the electron configuration for salt. It is also unstable and ionic. Now do 2 to 3 pinches of baking powder. 1, 2.5. Here's the electron configuration for baking powder. It's also unstable and ionic. Now we put all the wet ingredients in. Next, you add 2 tablespoons of milk. In this case, we are using pure almond milk.
Here are the elements that make up milk. It is also unstable, and we're not sure if it's covalent or ionic.
Now put in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. 1, 2. Here's the electron configuration for cooking oil. It's unstable and covalent.
Then you put in 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Yay!
The 2 main components in vanilla extract is water, H2O, and alcohol, C2H5OH. Vanilla is also unstable, and we are unsure if it is covalent or ionic.
Now, this part of the thing is kind of tricky. Make sure you break the egg, but you only use 1/3 of the part of it. Now make sure you beat the egg so it's all turned yellow. Now pour in 1/3. Looking brown. It should look like this. Well, Italy.
After it's all mixed up, put it in your pan.
We can speed this part up too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you spread it around with your spatula. And put this bit in the oven. Yeah. Now put it in the oven for 15 minutes. One of the snazzy things we found about all our elements and our substances is that they are all contained within the S block, the orange, the D block, the pink, and the P block, the blue. They are also in all of the families / groups, except for the boron family and the noble gases. You hear that? Our cake's done! Yay! Here's our cake. Yum-o! Hey, Anna Lee. What, Krista? What does intensive mean? Intensive means properties that do not depend on matter. Oh. So, would color be an intensive? extensive property? Why, yes it is, Krista! Oh, what color does it look like to you? Brown. Odor is another intensive property. What do you think it smells like?
Like hot stove on a warm summer day. So, ductility and hardness, would that be in the cake too?
No, it wouldn't. Not in a cake. Because ductility, it can't be drawn into thin wires. And hardness, well, a cake is not very hard. You can cut it.
Yeah.
Hey, Krista.
Yeah, Annalie?
What does extensive properties mean?
Well, extensive properties mean is where it does depend on the amount of mayonnaise present.
Oh! It's like the opposite of intensive.
Exactly.
So then is weight and length an extensive property?
You betcha.
So then how much does our cake weigh? And how long is it?
It weighs about a half a pound and is about 5 inches in diameter, considering we use a circle pan. Now in conclusion of our cake, it's not just a tasty treat, it's also a chemical reaction!
Thanks for watching!
Cool Cats cooking!
Woo!
Dun, 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 dun.
Nickelodeon.
And the bass keeps running, running, and running, running, and running, running.
Hello!
Welcome to the Cool Cat.
Wait, no.
In this context, there's no disrespect, so when I
Did you know a cake is actually a chemical reaction? Yeah! I didn't!
And our second to last ingredient is vegetable oil. Remember, not olive oil, vegetable oil. Next is vanilla extract. Don't drink it.
Now that we know all our... now that... It's just that green light, I don't like it. First, you should get a small cooking pan. Cake pan. Sorry, I don't know what I'm... First, you should get a small cake pan. And remember to coat the inside with non-cooking, sticking cooking.
Now, mix all the ingredients in. 1.
We didn't say what this was. Okay, what it says? It says mix all dry ingredients.
The electron configuration themselves. Here's the
Woo. Here are the elements that you're supposed to talk. I'm sorry. Yum-o. Yum-o. Now, put in 2 tablespoons. That's not bad.
The main component is vanilla.
Wait, aren't I talking?
Oh yeah, you're
Sorry. One of the many cool things we found is that all the elements in our substances we use were found in the S block, the orange, the D block, oh yeah, oh dang it. We also found that many of the elements in our substances, one of the flipping,
So would color be an intensive property?
why yes it is, Krista. What color does the cake look like?
Brown.
Odor is another intensive property.
What do you think it smells like? Like
Hey Krista, what does extensive properties mean?
well, extensive properties.
Hey Krista, what does extensive properties mean?
Well, extensive property means that the variable does depend on
Hey Krista,
Hey, Annie.
what does
running and running.